Mita,
Welcome and good morning, all the
Mita.
delegates.
Selalu tiga cara tulis ni.
Welcome and good morning, all the delegates to this virtual platform. Myself, Dr. Prashant Pingre, Associate Professor in Pharmaceutics at Gokhale Education Society, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nashik, and co-convener of this conference. It is my pleasure to welcome all the participants today for 3 days international e-conference on pharmaceutical research and innovations to tackle future healthcare arena, organized by Gokhale Education Society, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nashik, from Monday 27th September to Wednesday 29th September 2021. I welcome all the delegates. On behalf of my college organizing team, I welcome President of the function, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, Secretary and Director General, Gokhale Education Society, Chief Guest, Dr. P.G. Shrotriya, CEO, Elite Consultancy, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India, Dr. S.V. Amrutkar, Principal of the College and Convener of this conference. I welcome all the eminent speakers and guests from all over the country from different walks of the life. You have come together for virtual knowledge sharing technology to share your knowledge and vast experience with the budding researchers in the pharmaceutical sciences. Dear delegates, the future of healthcare will likely be shaped by technology and innovation. Pharma is an area that depends so heavily on innovations and entry of new products developed by small competitors in the world. In these 3 days conference, I am sure all the delegates will acquire most of the required things whatsoever the research area may be. The conference will highlight on reskilling in pharma, nanocareer drug delivery system, cost-effective approaches in pharmaceutical drug delivery system like hot melt extrusion technology, quality by design, pharmacokinetic applications in geriatric and pediatric formulation development, role of endophytic fungi in nanomaterial and future drugs, dendrimer drug delivery system, and product life cycle of pharmaceutical products. We have 3 days, 3 sessions every day. In all, there will be 9 sessions. The most striking thing about the conference is that out of 9 sessions, out of 9 speakers, we have 4 speakers outside the India and 5 speakers from Indian institutions or universities of national repute like Jamia Hamdard, New Delhi, Punjab University, Punjab, Naipur, Ahmedabad. We all will be very lucky to listen expert sessions by Dr. P.G. Shrotriya, CEO, Elite Consultancy, Ahmedabad, Dr. Sachin Korde, International Regulatory Consultant, London, UK, Dr. Sanjula Babuta, Jamia Hamdard University, Dr. Devendra Ridurkar, Spain, Dr. Bhupinder Singh Bhup, Punjab University, Dr. Alka Ahuja, National University of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Oman, Dr. Afsar Ahmad, Aligarh Muslim University, Dr. Rakesh Tekade, Naipur, Ahmedabad, and Dr. Anand Bhandari, GlaxoSmithKline, London, UK. To add this, we are implementing a concept of chairperson or a mentor for each session. And we identified 9 hardcore academicians from most reputed institute of state of Maharashtra or India, and most of the chairpersons are contributing for the betterment of academic standards at national level. It includes Dr. Vandana Patravale, Professor ICT, Dr. P.D. Chaudhary, President APTI Central and Principal Modern College of Pharmacy Nigdi Pune, Dr. C.D. Upasni, President APTI Maharashtra State and Principal SNJB's College of Pharmacy Chandwad, Dr. S.S. Chitlange, BOS Chairman Pharmaceutical Chemistry, SPPU and Principal D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy Pune, Dr. Milind Wagh, Professor and Vice Principal, MVP's College of Pharmacy, Nashik. Dr. A.D. Maru, Principal, LNJDP College of Pharmacy, Kalwan. Dr. Atul Shirkhedkar and Dr. H.S. Mahajan from R.C. Patel College of Pharmacy and Dr. Praveen Shende, Professor, NMIMS, Mumbai, whose enormous contribution plays vital role in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. Not only this, we are going to organize oral and poster presentation competition. During the said conference, we received about 200 papers in all for presentation from various disciplines like pharmaceutics, pharmacochemistry, pharmacology and pharmacognosy, and we identified skilled, energetic and enthusiastic evaluators for assessment of these presentations. We have Dr. Prashant Kharkar, ICT Mumbai, Dr. Dipti Bandavne, Modern College of Pharmacy Pune, Dr. S.B. Patil, College of Pharmacy Chandwad, Dr. Amarjit Singh Rajput, Pune College of Pharmacy, Dr. Santosh Surana, LNJDP College of Pharmacy, and we three from our college, Dr. Rupali Patil, Dr. Shilpa Harak, and myself, Dr. Prashant Pingre, will evaluate posters and oral presentations of the delegates. I am sure you will enjoy this event and get benefited with the glory of knowledge from all the sessions of this conference. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. S.V. Amrutkar, sir, principal of our college and convener of this conference, to share welcome address of this conference. Thank you. Please, sir.
Very good morning and a warm welcome to Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi Sir, Secretary, Gokhale Education Society, Dr. Shotriya Sir, Chief Guest of today's function, delegates, my colleagues, and dear students. I am very much delighted to welcome you all for this 3 days international conference on pharmaceutical research and innovation to tackle future healthcare arena from 27 to 29 September, organized by our Gokhale Education Society, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nashik. Here I would like to give brief about our society. Gokhale Education Society was established in 1918. It is a lead and quality educational enterprise in India, and at present more than 123 educational institutes, that is school and colleges, spread over 3 zones, Mumbai, Palghar and Nashik of Maharashtra, having 17 centers, providing quality education including technical institute like MBA program, engineering college, polytechnic college, law, arts and science commerce colleges, Krishi Vigyan Kendra, healthcare program like nursing colleges, physiotherapy colleges, and diploma, degree and postgraduate course in pharmacy. Almost all colleges are ISO certified and accredited by NAC and NBA. The unique feature of our society is that society is established by teachers, run by teachers, and also lead by teachers. Society does respect teachers and students. That's why we do say Vidyarthi Devo Bhava. Societies aim to provide quality education at affordable cost. Currently, society is running very well under dynamic leadership of Honorable Principal S.B. Pandit Sir, Chairman of the Society, Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi Sir, Secretary, Honorable Dr. Mrs. D.P. Deshpande Madam, Director HR, Sri P.M. Deshpande, Director Project, and Sri Shailesh Gosavi Sir, Director Establishment. This college, that is Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, was established in 2012 having B Farm B with 60 intake, B Farm with 100 intake, and M Pharmacy in pharmaceutics having a 15 intake. In a period of 9 years, the college has progressed magnificently, providing all required infrastructure for development of students, progressively demonstrated very good results in all university examination. Results was always more than 95% plus. Then GPAT entrance examination, our students have shown steady growth. Initially, in the first batch, 4 students had qualified, then 7, 11, 11, 13. And this year, I'm very happy to share that 21 students have qualified and GPAT and 21 students qualified NIPER examinations. The students of our college are pursuing higher education at NIPER, Mohali, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, Guwahati, and also reputed colleges of Maharashtra. And some students are also studying in abroad like USA, UK, etc. We do promote our students for curricular and extracurricular activities. Miss Purva Birari is a national basketball player and representing Savitribai Phule Pune University. Then Snell Amrutkar stood first in national elocution competition, represented Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. Then Miss Radhika Ugle completed 6-month program under Savitribai Phule Pune University Student Mobility Program at San Diego University, Spain, and she was the only one student from pharmacy colleges got an opportunity to complete this program. We do our we do also promote our staff members for higher education and to participate in national international conferences. Professor R.Y. Ghegde completed LLM course in IPR at Turin, Italy, and training course of Japan Patent Office at Tokyo. Dr. Prashant Pingle presented his papers at South Africa, Japan, and Spain. Professor S.S. Borosle presented his paper at Spain. Professor K.R. Dandagawar and Professor H.U. Chikle, they presented their research papers at Mauritius. Then 6 staff members from our college presented papers at international conferences at Goa. The society has provided financial aid and all other facilities to all students and faculty members. And I'm very happy to say that contribution of all stakeholders, management, students, parents, faculty members, our BPharm program got accredited by NBA for 3 years from 2019 to 2022, and also colleges ISO certified 9001 2015 since 2018. We have been organizing seminar on occasion of birthday celebration of Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi Sir since inception of college, that is since 2012. This year in COVID-19 pandemic circumstances, we have organized 3-day international e-conference on pharmaceutical research and innovation to tackle future healthcare arena in between 27 to 29 September on occasion of celebration of 86th birthday of Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi Sir. As we know that COVID-19 pandemic drastically affects on all sectors, among that education have been terribly suffering since March 2020. Our college took initiative to use online platform and organize 1 week EFDP in month of May 2020 and EFDP and SFDP in the month of September 2020. Online platform is a very useful tool that we can have a speakers and delegates from not only locally but globally. For EFDP, there were 1200 plus registrations and 18 speakers from different parts of globe like USA, Germany, France, UK, and other countries. And I'm very happy to share that FDP was sponsored by MHRD, Savitribai Phule Pune University, under the scheme of Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Vision on Teachers and Teaching. And I'm happy to share ours for the first college organized this EFDP under this scheme. For this e-conference, we have speakers from USA, UK, Oman, also from Delhi, Ahmedabad, Chandigarh, would throw light on different fields of pharmaceutical sciences, innovations, and challenges in future in the field. Among that, emerging fields like nanotechnology in formulation of dosage form as well as in synthesis of drugs and excipients, regulatory affairs, nanocarriers in drug delivery, halt melt exclusion technique, quality by design approach, herbal nano formulations. The overwhelming response for this conference, 1200 plus registrations and around 200 researchers are going to present their research paper through oral and poster presentations during this e-conference. The selected papers will be published in a Scopus Index research journal. The response is really boosting our confidence to organize such conferences in future also. And I'm very sure experts will give insight for different opportunities, innovations, and challenges in pharmaceutical sciences, which could be very much valuable for delegates to excel in a pharmaceutical field. I wish all success for this conference. For this inaugural function of this 3 days international conference, we have a chief guest, Dr. P.G. Shotria sir. I am very much delighted to introduce Dr. P.G. Shotria sir, chief guest of today's function. Dr. P.G. Shotria sir, CEO at Elite Consultancy Services, Ahmedabad. Sir is having many achievements, among that first to achieve US FDA, ANDA, UKMCA approvals in India, instrumental in achieving approvals for international regulatory agencies, US FDA, UK, TG Australia, Brazil, etc. for number of organizations in India, WHO Global Resource Person for Drugs and Pharmaceutical. He was ex-member of Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission and was also chairman for Parenteral Committee. He contributed appendix on disposable of unused and expired pharmaceutical product as a member of subject committee of National Formulary of India. Sir, honored with fellowship in 1994 by Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Sir is having very huge industrial experience. He was executive director, Cadila Pharma Dolka, senior vice president, operations, Intas Pharmaceutical Limited, general manager, location head, Ranbaxy Laboratories Limited at Devas, whole-time director, MJ Pharmaceutical Limited, CEO, Helos Pharmaceutical Ahmedabad, senior manager, Warner Hindustan Limited, CEO of Elite Pharmaceutical Consultant, GMP, GLP, and GCP auditor for European ESP organization. Sir is also having academic experience. He has been a member of selection committee, board of studies, academic council, PhD examiner for several universities and institutions. He delivered lectures in Europe, WHA, US, ISP, Italy, Southeast Asia, Middle East, Japan, Russian federations, China, universities, and regulatory agencies. He was a director on board Armata Healthcare Limited, Ahmedabad. Warm welcome to you, sir, for this conference. Today, for this e-conference, we have a president, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, sir, secretary and director general, Cochlear Education Society. Sir stood first class in first university of his all examinations like BCom, MCom, BA, LLB. He is a Sahityacharya in Maharashtra Sahitya Parishad. Sir was the first PhD in business administration in India of Pune University in 1968. He is the youngest principal with longest tenure of age. He became a principal at the age of 23 and shouldered this principalship for 37 years. He is a life member of Gokhale Education Society since 1960. He was the chairman of Business Administration Board, Pune University, PhD guide, Dean Faculty of Commerce, and he is a secretary of Gokhale Education Society since 1973. He is the organizing secretary, All India Commerce Conference, All India Management Conference. Sir, he received outstanding publication, Management Gap in Development Economic in 1970. He was the president, Indian Commerce Association, chairperson, All Asia Management Conference. His silver memento award by H.E. Sri Latif, Governor of Maharashtra. He was the president, Indian Association of Management Development, achieving excellence publication at the hands of Sri Chantanurao Kirloskar. Sir received many awards, among that International Award for Making University Education Entrepreneurship, Chairman Indian Academy of Human Rights Education, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation Peace Award, Nan Mira Award, Master Teacher Millennium Award, Challenger of International Association of Educators for World Peace, Man of the Year from Biographical Association, the Contemporary Who's Who American Biographical Institution, Knight of the Millennium Sir title at the hands of Sharif, Mumbai. He was the President, Maharashtra Council of Educational Administration and Management, recipient Fellowship of International Biographical Association, Cambridge, Sir authored 20 books, over 100 research papers presented, and books edited. Authority of Management taught from Vedas, Upanishads, Gitas. Sir also received Nashik Bhushan Award and Sri Vidya Saraswati Award at the hands of Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar, Honorable Sri Yeshwantrao Chavan Maharashtra Bhushan Award, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Gold Medal Awards, Suvichar Gaurav Award, Mahatma Gandhi Award. Then he was felicitated with Sanman Patra at the hands of Sri Vidyasagar Rao, Governor Maharashtra State, for 16 years of his dedicated service to the cause of higher education and excellence in education. Sir received Mahatma Gandhi Peace Award at the International Economic Association, Delhi 2017, and Best Institutional Management Award by International Achievers Conference at Bangkok, and also many awards received by Sir. Sir had given a dedicated 16 years, 60 years of his service to this education field, and still he is working 18 hours per day till today. I welcome you, sir. And once again, thank you to all delegates who have registered and participating in these e-conferences, Dr. P.G. Shodriya sir and Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi sir for giving his valuable time. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for nice introduction of president of the function, Dr. Sir is M.S. Gosavi sir, and chief guest of today's function, Dr. P.G. Shrotriya sir. Now it's time to listen president of the function, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi sir, Vocal Education Society, Secretary and Director General. Please.
Dr. Mrs. Deshpande, our zonal secretaries, Principal Dr. Kulkarni, Principal Raut, and Principal Dr. Mrs. Sant, Principal Dr. Amrutkar,
Some person cannot hear. There is no.
Dr. Mrs. Deshpande, our zonal secretaries, Principal Dr. Kulkarni, Principal Raut, and Principal Dr. Mrs. Sant, Principal Dr. Amrutkar, his team of organizers, members of the staff, guest speakers who are going to contribute towards impact making consequences of this particular webinar. Dr. Shrotriya, Dr. Sachin Korde, Dr. Sanjula Babuta, Dr. Devendra Dr. Mrs. Deshpande, our zonal secretaries, Principal Dr. Kulkarni, Principal Raut, and Principal Dr. Mrs. Sant. Pandey, our zonal secretaries, Principal Dr. Kulkarni, Principal Raut, and Principal Dr. Mrs. Sant. Principal Dr. Amrutkar, his team of organizers, members of the staff, guest speakers who are going to contribute towards impact making consequences of this particular webinar. Dr. Shrotriya, Dr. Sachin Korde, Dr. Sanjula Babuta, Dr. Devendra, Dr. Bhupendra Singh, Dr. Bhuta, Dr. Ahuja, Dr. Palde, Dr. Tekade, Dr. Bhandari, who are scholars and experts, executives and consultants with long standing and high experience in the field. delegates representing pharma sciences, life sciences, biosciences, coming from different countries, USA, California, Muscat, Oman, Spain, Barcelona, and of course different states from India, Delhi, Chandigarh, Pune, Nasik, Maharashtra. I am very happy to preside over the inaugural session of this 3-day international conference organized by our Pharmaceutical Education Institution on a very relevant and important topic: pharmaceutical research and innovations to tackle future healthcare arena for 3 days, 27 September to 29 September. And I am very happy that oral and poster presentations and research presentations, even on email, will be a part of this particular conference. And the vision and mission, which is written in your program to provide high quality pharmacy education and training, to explore the students to be a responsible professional pharmacist of this college, will be well served by the discussions and debates, dialogues that we will have in different sessions of this conference at the hands of experts. I am very happy that this college, with a standing of 10 years and more, has become a quality institution in a very short period because of the not only infrastructural facilities, but the quality of instruction, education and training which is provided through our staff and is being supplemented by guest lectures, workshops, conferences, not only at the state level and national level, but also at the international level. So many stalwarts visiting this institution on this occasion, along with delegates from different sciences, life science, bioscience, pharma science. On this topic, which belongs to pharma science, will make a very important contribution, in my opinion. And I congratulate the team of Dr. consisting of Dr. Pingde, Dr. Patil, and Dr. Harak as conveners, secretaries, and coordinators for this program. And I am sure this conference, which aims at drawing participation from different areas of healthcare professionals and speakers having expertise in the field, will be addressing these sessions arranged in the conference and interacting with the delegates in a very meaningful way. The sessions designed would throw light in different fields of healthcare research, innovation, and challenges of the future. Healthcare is one area which is not being considered as fit for learning the topics under this arena at school level, at college level, at university level. Even when quality education is the prime need and has to be at premium, particularly higher education. But we have forgotten quality education imparting depends upon the quality of health that learner and the trainer has. And therefore, healthcare consciousness, health literacy in fact, digital health literacy is of prime value and importance, and which must be taken care of by introducing topics appropriate at the school level, at the college level, and at the university level. Poor health makes our total economy remain in poverty. It is necessary that our new generation, particularly when India has a demographic dividend, that 65% of the population is below the age of 50, and the average age of Indian is 29. It is necessary that we must pay more attention to the health rather than to the intelligence. Of course, intelligence must be properly developed through programs at school and college level. And it's a matter of pride that new education policy has come up during the pandemic period adopted by our government and which will have great impact for the next 10 years. Its implementation is very important, and I am sure it will be done. This has 3-4 important features. Number one is all learning will be available in native languages. Higher education learning also will be available in native languages. And programs have been started in engineering and technology institutions for delivering of courses and programs in the state language. And this experiment also will have very good fruits in times to come. Learning will have to be, as stated in the new education policy, in a multidisciplinary environment. It cannot be in isolation. And therefore, one faculty colleges, which are a part of our total higher education system, will have to be transformed into multidisciplinary environmental atmosphere. And a 1-year B.Ed program or M.Ed program will have to be replaced by 4-year degree program or 2 years after degree as such. Similarly, flexibility has to be there. Compartmental arrangement in the present system of learning and teaching, that a student who takes a particular subject at degree level has to have a post degree in the same subject. And if at all he wants to change his faculty, he will have to take it right from the first year stage. Now this will have to be properly looked into. And this has been looked into in the new education policy. In fact, we are pioneers as Gokhale Education Society's Commerce and Management institution, that we introduced for the first time in India a university-based postgraduate management program which can be taken by any graduate. This was the first degree available at the postgraduate level where any graduate can become a student of this particular program and acquire a master's degree with specialization in the subject in which he wants under the faculty of management. And further, research of interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary type has also been encouraged in this particular faculty, so that a student of physics, after his degree program and post-degree program, can take a research degree in energy management. And like that, for any graduate, any other area in that management field can make him a multidisciplinary learner and trainer in future. It is therefore necessary that pharmacy science, biosciences, life sciences, degree students must be brought together and given information and addresses and discourses, so as to develop them in multidisciplinary knowledge areas and make them professionals in the field in which they want to specialize. But with the training programs, workshops and seminars in all allied disciplines. Indian economy has flourished in the recent times because of the service sector, which is expanding. And therefore, a learner has not only to obtain knowledge in a specialized area, but he has to be simultaneously acquire skills, develop and nurture habits, and exhibit values so that he becomes a holistic personality with expertise in a particular line. Professionals are therefore required, but with this background, that they must be given an opportunity to develop multidisciplinary approach while they are being given degree and post-degree and research education. So healthcare programs will have to be introduced in all schools, colleges and universities, so that along with knowledge, along with skill, along with attitude and along with values that the learners will get during their 3-year or 5-year period of higher education, they will also become fit for doing that particular job by acquiring health and becoming conscious of the health literacy and health care provider programs as such. And therefore, research and innovations influencing this particular aspect is a subject for discussion, a debate and dialogue, which has been meaningfully taken for this particular conference at international level, where the benefit to delegates who are attending from different countries with the association of experts, as I have intimated, their names indicate that there will be multidisciplinary development of learners, and they will be able to contribute significantly in their profession by becoming not only professional pharmacists but also very good social human beings. Education, particularly at higher level, must make a person, a learner, more useful to the society. It was Yajnavalkya who emphasized this long back in India. And India has a tradition of knowledge and culture. Since the days Nalanda and Takshashila and 21 more universities existed in those days, giving along with knowledge also a holistic performance for development of personality by remaining together for certain years, maybe 10 years, 12 years, where learners were exposed to the subjects like grammar, Rigved, environment, arts and crafts, and also arithmetic, which are the basic subjects for making the personality multidisciplinary. And the institution of learning and the institution of family, which are the important contributions of India to the world, have made emergence of a culture which has withstood for more than thousands of years, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 years of history we have, which speaks of this particular culture, which is the culture of excellence and care. This topic, therefore, for discussion which has been taken, research and innovations, and facility given even for oral and poster presentation, even through email, I am sure will create an impact for understanding the ramifications and enabling to the concerned institutions in the governance of a state or a country the importance of health care as such, literacy and education consciousness to be introduced by having different concepts under this head appropriately at the school and college and university level. There is no substitute for good health, as there is no substitute for hard work, for reaching excellence. And excellence, as we all know, is a journey and not a destination. And therefore, knowledge is important. Skills are important. Habits and values are also important. But more important is the health part of a learner. Without health, fruits of education cannot be 100% made available to the society at large. And as I already said, all education and particularly higher education or professional education is for making the learner more useful to the society. It was Arya Chanakya who said that such knowledge being made more useful to the society enables one to build up a nation through institutional performance. And we have Shankaracharya in India who propagated that education, all education, quality education is for self-realization. And on the basis of such important contributions made by Yajnavalkya, Panini, Kautilya, and Shankaracharya, Swami Vivekananda came forward to propagate that education is manifestation of divinity already in man. And on that basis, he put forward the philosophy that India had in those days before the world at large. He was the first person to speak of ancient heritage that India has and the contribution of Vedas and Upanishads in this particular direction. Ayurveda, which has been developed in India, is the basis of your pharmaceutical education and training and research. And this is a great contribution that India has made to the medical field. It is necessary that we must make our learner more and more conscious in this particular field and reduce the cost of maintaining health so that it will become more and more, qualitative in the long run. Quality and performance through education are parallel things, and it is on that important platform that we bring research innovations to the higher education field by bringing industry and higher education on one platform. And this is what is being done in this international conference. The speciality of this international conference is that the presentations will have to be based on research, review, or survey based from pharmacy discipline only, even when delegates are from different disciplines under pharmacy science, under life sciences, under biosciences, and experts from different industries, consultants, scholars, researchers are also from different areas, which will create an impact of this international conference in a very meaningful way. I once again welcome all the guest speakers who are participating as guests of honors. I also welcome the delegates who are coming from different countries, states, and I admire the organizing team for giving a topic of great significance and introducing poster presentation, oral presentation in a group of 3 in a very meaningful way. And the proceedings will go a long way in creating impact on this particular subject discussions that you will be having. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for words of wisdom and motivation. We will definitely boost our efforts for getting the success in life. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to call Dr. PG Shrotriya sir, who is the chief guest of today's function, to say few words about the conference. Thank you. Shrotriya sir, please. Oh, take this. Just a minute.
Dr. Prashant, can you open the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
slides?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. Prashant, shall I start? Hello? Hello?
Please start, sir. Please.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your slide is also visible. You can start, please.
Good morning, friends. I was delighted to listen to the Dr. Gosavi's speech. I must say that he has made a significant contribution with a visionary approach in the area of in the area of education in particular, and pharmaceutical education. It's a remarkable that at the age of 86, he works for 16 hours a day and has made the institution which is recognized at a national level. Dr. Amrutkar, Dr. Prashant, organizers of this particular webinar, I'm going to talk on the subject of innovation. I will make a beginning by saying that innovation has really revolutionized the total thinking and approach. Let us accept it as a reality. It is a blessing in disguise during the pandemic that we have been able to present this kind of a webinars through audiovisual systems. That itself is an innovation. This has given, in fact, the tremendous impetus to the continuing education. I may mention that you need to have a multidisciplinary approach, as said by Dr. Gosavi. In today's world, in the area, no matter which specialization that you are talking of, innovations have totally revolutionized the thinking and approach. Hello. Let us have a look at, in fact, in 2020, that is the last year, US FDA has totally approved the 53 new drug therapeutic approvals. It has granted the approval to these new drug therapeutics. I am reminded of a Steve Jobs statement that biggest innovations of 21st century will be derived from intersection of biology and technology. There is no doubt about it. We have to accept that one as a reality. I will try to, in fact, highlight the significant contributions made by innovative pharma companies. There are 8 innovative pharma companies introduce 5,000 products in a year. The companies are Eli Lilly, Roche, Regeneron, Cygen, Insight, GSK, Sanofi, and AstraZeneca. I will try to present some of the case studies of the innovations. A product in the form of a capsule which contains the drug as well as the needle. After administration of the drug, the capsule goes into the GI tract and inject the drug in the GI tract. Something unheard of. Dr. Prashant, may I have the next slide, please? Let us accept it as a reality that artificial intelligence has totally revolutionized the approach. I'll give you a few examples. There is a wearable continuous monitoring of diabetes, cardiac, and respiratory functions. Remarkable achievement. Another example is capsules with digestible biochip. The capsule once it is administered and it reaches the GI tract, it touches, in fact, the gastric fluid. Immediately it sends a message, I have reached. The message goes to the doctor as well as to the relations of the patient. The innovators, even in the pharmaceutical manufacturing units, are not lagging behind. Many a times it happens, that the patient, who is an elderly patient, would not like to take medicine, and hence the manufacturer has introduced a product. It's a container with a messaging cap. The cap sends, in fact, signal to the patient to take the medicine. Once it is sent, if it is not responded to, it will send second time, or for that purpose it will send the message even third time. And if the drug is not taken by the patient opening the container, the cap will send a message to the doctor as well as to the relations of the patient, medicine not taken. Another innovation which is also from AI, under the AI, that is a detection of fluctuation in hormonal levels in case of a menopause conditions. This will help remarkably to women in controlling the hormone level by administering the appropriate medication. In the recent past, in fact, US FDA also approved the first 3D printed drug. The drug is an anti-epilepsy spritam. Let us accept it as a reality that the precision medicine which was introduced, in fact, by the ex-US President Obama, contributing $15 million, resulting into the genome sequencing for specific gene abnormality, which is reviewed, and based on this particular review, the medical profession will suggest an appropriate medication which will be suitable for the particular gene of the patient. With these few words, in fact, I'm glad, as a matter of fact, that I've been associated with this particular inaugural program, and my thanks to the organizers, Dr. Amrutkar, Dr. Prashant, for inviting me to give an initial talk. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Your words on innovation will definitely innovate some ideas in the mind of budding researchers. Dear delegates, we are running 20 minutes late. So I request Dr. Rupali Patil, Conference Secretary, to propose a vote of thanks. Madam, please.
Good morning, all. Gratitude is the most exquisite form of courtesy. It is a great privilege to propose vote of thanks at this virtual platform. I, Dr. Rupali Patil, on behalf of Gokhale Education Societies, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and entire fraternity present here on this platform today, and on my own behalf, extend a hearty vote of thanks to Honorable Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, Secretary and Director General, Gokhale Education Society, for being always bestowing his blessings on GS family. Sir, I thank you for presiding over this function and your address with encouraging words and kind regards. I take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to Dr. P.G. Kshatriya sir for gracing this occasion as the chief guest. His presence today in this function has immensely enhanced this importance. I wish to acknowledge with gratitude thanks to Dr. Mrs. D.P. Deshpande Madam, Director HR, for being always a source of moral support and motivation to us. I would also like to express my gratitude towards Professor P. M. Deshpande sir, Director Project, Gokhale Education Society for constant support in every event. I would also like to take this opportunity to place on record hearty thanks to Sri S.M. Gosavi sir, Director, Establishment, Gokhale Education Society, and mentor of our pharmacy college for always keeping faith in us and motivating us. I'm thankful to all speakers, chairpersons, and evaluators for accepting our invitation. I extend my gratitude towards Dr. S.V. Amrutkar for giving us an opportunity to organize this event. His unstinted devotion helps the college to uphold its vision and mission. I also extend thanks to Dr. Prashant Pingre, co-convener for meticulous planning, commitment, and Dr. Shilpa Harak, coordinator of this conference, for noteworthy contribution in organization of this event. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very enthusiastic and dedicated colleagues. I'm thankful to them as well for their enormous cooperation. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the delegates and participants of oral and poster presenters for showing great interest in this event. I hope this conference will be a feast of knowledge touching all fields of healthcare and that will be helpful to all attenders in their future growth. With the permission of Chair, I declare that inaugural function of this conference is over. All are requested to join first session by Dr. Preeti Kshatriya sir, which will commence immediately. Which Kshatriya sir will take on reskilling regulatory investigation sharp at 11:25 a.m. See you all in session 1. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much.